Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we speak, William Ruto is having pressure as the answers why young men are being abducted without answers. Remember, we are having police, National Police Service, we're having DCI, we're having National Intelligence Service. They are not coming up with answers. The same thing is happening with William Ruto in State House. He's not coming out to clarify whatever is happening, why these young men are being abducted. Remember, it started with someone called Bernard Kavuli. It went on to Peter Muteti, then Billy Mwangi, then later, I think it was yesterday or the other day, when Gideon Kibet, someone called Kibet Bull, was abducted. But now, according to the reports we are getting from the police, the National Police Service, they are even telling Kenyans that they are doing investigations, which for them, they don't know who are these individuals who are abducting Kenyans. The question that we are having, as Kenyans are now coming out to plan a massive demonstration, to have answers why Kenyans are being abducted, William Ruto is so adamant, even to give us the reasons why. He is not aware, because remember, the National Intelligence Service, led by Nurdin Haji, should report to President on a daily basis, whatever is happening, what are their findings. But as we speak, they are quiet, they don't know. It means these independent institutions we are having, for example, like NIS, DCI, police, there's something they know behind the scene, which they don't want to come out to say it very clear, because they know this abduction is being directed from State House. Because you cannot tell me these institutions, they don't know anything. What if Kenyans, something will happen the way it happened in Kware and Shakahola, which they, today as we speak, they did their investigations, but they don't know anything about what happened. Now, as we go towards what Babu Win is telling Kenyans today, that going forward, I think we must come out to defend ourselves or defend our fellow Kenyans. Whoever is going to be abducted, then it is our effort to ensure that we are going to deal with these individuals thoroughly. Because remember one thing, the National Intelligence Service, they don't know who are these individuals. Number two, they do, the police, the National Police, they don't know who are these individuals. Number three, the State House, led by William Ruto, they don't know who are these individuals. So Babu Wino is coming out to say that going forward, we are going to deal with these individuals, no matter what.
Thank you very much, fellow Kenyans. I want to take this opportunity to talk about the recent abductions. Abductions which are leaving families in pain, in agony. It is so sad for someone to get out of nowhere to abduct a child of a fellow Kenyan. These abductions have already been condemned by different leaders, and the Inspector General of Police has come out clearly saying that the police officers are not the ones who are abducting Kenyans. I want to tell you, Kenyans, that it is a high time to stop these abductions, and you know what to do. Do not request the president not to abduct people. You have the solution. Now that we have been told that it is the criminal gangs who are abducting Kenyans, we need to deal with these criminal gangs. You know what to do. Anything humanly possible, anything around you, any material around you should be used to protect a fellow Kenyan. We will not allow abductions as Kenyans. If you stopped President Ruto from signing the finance bill into an act, then you can stop a few group of people, 2 or 3, from abducting fellow Kenyans. Let us deal with these people decisively. Kenyans, let us ensure that no Kenyan suffers anymore. Thank you, and God bless you.
Now, the way you have listened to what Babu Wino is coming out to say, remember earlier on, before William Ruto was sworn in the office, he questioned about the abductions that were happening during the regime of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But now let us speak the truth. The man told us that he was in shock as Kenyans were being abducted, some killed, found in River Yala, some were even unidentified. We don't know what happened. And even he gave us a reference where there was a police station. I think, is it near Parliament or, I don't know, State House, where he said there was a container where Kenyans were being brutalized. But the question is, when he was complaining then, what happened today? When he was sworn in the office, the man told us that he was going to ensure that these abductions were going to be, of course, something for the past days during the regime of Uhuru Kenyatta. But as we speak, it is so traumatizing that this issue of Subaru has been, let me say it is now a norm that nowadays Kenyans, they don't trust any vehicle called Subaru. But now let us speak the truth. The man William Ruto has failed to come out to tell us the reality because he knows that when he's going to tell the truth, he's going to tell the truth, then Kenyans are going to gang up against him. But the reality to be told, the man is not going to succeed on this, and he's not going to win the war in Yeko Online. So I want you to listen to William Ruto previously when he came out castigating Uhuru Kenyatta. Then you will understand the man is just preaching preaching water and taking wine. At the same time, the man is gambling. Is a man who is gambling on a daily basis so that he can survive. So I want you to listen to William Ruto, then he continue.
How did Kenyans end up being killed in this manner? And then it was business as usual. 30 bodies in Yala, there's 17 bodies in Garissa. I don't know how many bodies were. People, there was a container here at the Nairobi area. People were being slaughtered in a police station. How did we end up there? What kind of rogue, institution? And that is why I fired that Kinoti man. Because it's not right. Good people.
Should there be responsibility more than just firing?
Of course, there will be responsibility.
He did not resign. You fired him.
We'll have another.
Okay. Can
Then perhaps after listening to William Ruto, you can tell. Then let me say William Ruto is a man during his campaign period. He was so eloquent and robust how he was going to end this issue of abduction. What happened? That is the question we are asking. What happened? Because clearly you cannot tell us stories, narratives, day in, day out, but you don't have any answers or even solutions. Then what do you expect from Kenyans? The only expectations are just Kenyans to storm the street because that is the only loud language these individuals can listen to. But remember, Kenyans, you have the authority because you are so powerful, and that is something that I've always said in this channel, but some are feeling like. So now, let us say that the man, as the demonstration is going to hit the ground, he will understand the language where Kenyans, they are so furious and afraid what is happening currently. Because remember, when they are coming out to storm the street, they're coming out to demand answers. And who are these individuals? You can remember even what happened during the Gen Z's demonstration, and you can tell it all. What happened? The Gen Z's requested William Ruto to drop the finance bill, but they never accepted that, or they never listened to what the Gen Z's were saying. So they were same thing that now they are declaring that if William Ruto is not going to come with solutions or even answers, then they have no option but to come out very clear that date 31st, it is not going to be business as usual. It is not going to be a walk in the park for William Ruto and his fellows. Because remember one thing, the man is arguing that he's busy finding answers and solutions, but at the end of the day, this is something that is continuing on a daily basis. Because remember when Bernard Kavuli was being abducted, we were told that they are busy doing the so-called investigation. Then it went to Peter Muteti, then Billy Mwangi. Then we are talking about someone called Kibet Bull. It is so traumatizing. So I think Kenyans, as you wait what is likely to happen, remember, William Ruto, Kenyans are likely to storm the street. Not because of Unga again, not because of taxes again, but just because of these abductions. But it might not end well with William Ruto, because it will be now a confirmation the man has failed to, of course, protect Kenyans. Then what next? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.